We just got a whole bunch of brand new Poppy Playtime news, including a whole bunch of brand new ARG secrets, and of course updates showing us a whole bunch of brand new ripped up files that just shows a whole bunch of hidden lore. And of course the brand new Chapter 4 trailer just recently dropped showing the brand new antagonist being Yarnaby, also revealing that Yarnaby is going to be getting a plushie, so of course more on that later on. Of course we'll be showing a whole bunch of brand new other merch, game parts, and a bunch more. So without further ado, let's just go hop into the video and start off with the ARG updates and secrets. So this all happened, I think, like literally yesterday, when the Playtime Co account just started saying we have an important message to share, saying it's too dangerous to share over this channel. Please excuse the silence, needed to relocate. We will try another way. But then after that, the ARG TV, which we've been using to see half the other ARG hints, has finally updated. And also thanks to Huggy Wuggy on Twitter, and also this Twitter user provided by the video, we can actually see we got here a whole bunch of brand new like security cam footages that have been updated with brand new sounds and audios that I will be playing right now. But of course you can hear like different type of monsters or something in the background, and you're probably confused wondering what it is. Also with a whole bunch of different sounds, well, it actually turns out that's part of the ARG, because this Twitter user is able to actually notice that the video is actually a tap code. It has a hidden like tap code in the audio. When you go and of course use that, it's like the different type of taps per second. I'm not a big brain genius in this, so I literally have no entire idea what it is or how they really solved it. But of course, thanks to this Twitter user, you guys can see the message says find Sawyer, evidence X zip. So, of course, everybody went into the whole TV, did all the secret typing stuff. It's literally a long process, we're not going to the nitty gritty of it. But then this photo was shown. This, of course, being a jumbled mess. The colors are all wrong, everything's just cut up and all mixed together, making it look extremely confusing, but of course hiding so much. So eventually people started to go and color correct it, and they actually started to sort all the images so they could actually get a somewhat understandable image. Also, thanks to this Twitter user and Crystal, you guys can see it has also been solved. All the images have been color corrected, and of course all in the right order, giving us not just one, not just two, but 3 different images, just showing a whole bunch of shredded up files on top of a whole bunch of other photos. What's really interesting about it is that some of the photos or some of the files in the back all look the same, but it shows a whole bunch of different files ripped up on top, of course showing that we're going to need to put it together to go and get some secrets. But thanks to the Poppy community and of course Sheep Rampage, he did a whole entire live stream for almost like 3 hours putting together multiple pieces just to actually understand these files. And also Poppy Playtime News just went and also posted it on Twitter. The final results for it, of course, as you guys can see, it's the shredded up paper. It looks pretty difficult to read, of course, because it's, you know, shredded up. But pretty much what it says is, Dear Dr. Sawyer, first introductions. My name is Leith Pierre. I'm the head of innovation at Playtime Co. Factory. You are Dr. Harley Sawyer, neurological scientist with quite a little reputation. Not a major player in our field, no, but someone with ambition and big ideas. Someone looking to get ahead. Now, I know the natural next question. Why is the head of a successful toy business reaching out to little old me? Well, for you, I have the project of a lifetime. It took a little digging, but I know you were once part of the Elliot's Young Genius program, making you uniquely qualified for what I'm about to ask for you. However, given that a letter is far from the proper place to convey this information, let me extend to you an invitation. January 15th, 1990. Meet me at the Playtime Co. Factory. Believe me, you'll know me when you see me. This is our way to get ahead, Dr. Sawyer. The opportunity you've been waiting for. I know you'll make the right decision. Sincerely, Leith Pierre, head of innovation. Of course, being pretty interesting with a lot of different things like trying to be cut out, but I'm pretty sure that's literally what this entire note was trying to say. Showing, of course, some meetings happening for other different projects they're working on, most likely the Bigger Bodies Initiative. But then the other actual document is an incident report that's also been shredded up, showing a whole bunch of different blanks into it. Of course, reading incident report. The context of this document is confidential and only intended for recipients specified on back. Incident primary information. Incident date blocked out, but it shows it's 1993. Employee name, Brendan Blank, Department, Tourism. Incident details, it's a bit hard to remember everything that happened. It's like my mind is all jumbled up when I think about it. Like I can't think about it without being there again, in that moment. Still, I'll try to write everything I can remember. I guided my appointed group. We made our way, blank, above. We usually have 7. The group was big. A
Having those at the back dragged behind, halfway across I heard blank, then everyone started screaming. He blanked, the mines blanked, turned them off in time. But I tried blank. I didn't think anyone heard me, most likely to scream. Nobody heard over the alarms. The whole thing could have had lasted more than a minute or two. Incident cause, bad safety equipment, bad parenting, stupid kids. No, please, 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 whatever happened, you can't let this come back to me. Whatever you want from me, take it. Just don't tell anyone it was me. I'm just a kid, man. I have a future and everything, and I can't have this hand over me. Tell the parents, tell the news, tell everyone it wasn't my fault.
Of course, showing an incident report with someone, but most likely we're going to learn about this later on, but as of right now, it's still sadly a secret. The thing is, in this jumbled mess, there's still a lot more other papers we're going to talk about, of course, but there is some other papers like this one that, of course, is not readable and so far not solvable. We don't know if there's still more papers hidden in there that could be solved later on, or right now these are the only ones for now. But we did get 3 other different experiment papers, all from Playcare, which is interesting, talking about different experiences or experiments, one of them being, of course, 1026. You can definitely pause them if you want to read them, since these don't really have that much of a clear reading for it, since half the words are kind of jumbled. And we also got another one, of course, being a testing note for experiment 1015, of course another Playcare one. This one talking about Harley Sawyer, actually, with the last note being for experiment 1160, actually said to be Boxy Boo for the Bigger Bodies initiative in Playcare, talking about how Boxy Boo is the size and how it's kind of unique for the time and how rare and special he really is, with all these notes being actually carried and talked about the special project, of course, most likely being the Bigger Bodies Initiative, and of course talking about other projects that kind of failed and of course died but showed some successful responses. But after this, Toby actually said that's all for today, showing that of course we won't be getting anything else, even though this is the next day, the time of filming and recording this, but so far nothing really happened, so we're gonna have to wait for the next update. But before all that really happened, Mob Entertainment did post on Twitter an eye emoji, with everybody assuming that it's because they wanted us to look at the TV to see the new updates. They even replied to some of the comments, just showing a whole bunch of different random things. Not too important much unless people want to read into it. But what also people are thinking about is it also could just mean the eye in the trailer, showing that there is an importance for that, or just reminding us for it, or just posting it out of nowhere to trick the community. We literally have no idea. But going back to, of course, other type of news, the Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 and 3 console ports will be releasing on the Switch on Halloween. You could actually go and pre-order them right now, but on Halloween they will be available for all Switch users. So I know you guys have been commenting, asking for the Switch ports. Well, here they are, and we're finally getting them. Along with that, they're also on the Epic store now. You could go and wishlist all 3 chapters, which is actually pretty cool, and I think you'll be able to actually go and play them on, of course, Halloween. Also, on Halloween, literally tomorrow, the time of filming and recording this, the Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 update will be, or remastering, will be releasing on Steam. So, of course, if you want to see a video of me playing all that, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for whenever I do a video on that. But yes, it'll finally be releasing, adding a whole bunch of brand new stuff. And of course, literally almost like last week, the Chapter 4 trailer dropped. We already did a whole entire video talking about it, and of course looking at all the different hidden secrets and stuff like that. But now, because that trailer dropped, the Steam page is also updated, showing the brand new banner showing Yarnaby, the new line protagonist. The date still says to be announced, which is of course pretty interesting, but the banner just looks great, just of course showing Yarnaby there instead of showing the other nightmare critter, which this is definitely more fitting for Chapter 4. But one thing that was interesting when this first did change, the tags did say multiplayer for some reason. But of course, it has been updated and removed, so, you know, pretty cool. Also, in other type of news, Sheep Rampage has let us know on Twitter that the whole Baba Chop Suits we all thought was actually a reference to Sheep Rampage was actually not, so that sadly is, you know, sad to see, but you could definitely go and read the whole entire thing since he goes into detail of why it actually happened. Also, as we talked about in this video, we found out that, of course, there's going to be a mystery pin happening for the whole New York Comic-Con booth, but it was just revealed literally just last week that the pin and the Playtime Co logo, it's just literally the Playtime Co logo, and it's not a big deal. So yeah, it's sad to see how they're hyping it all up. Maybe it was meant to be something else, but it's really sad to see how they're hyping it all up for this, but rest in peace the mystery pin. But when the trailer did drop for Chapter 4, the Poppy Playtime store did update, giving us this as a brand new link in, of course, the description of the video, saying get early access to the Yarnaby Plush, coming soon. Sign up below to be notified first. Showing, of course, some brand new art for Yarnaby too, showing that like the whole lion type build of it looking pretty great actually, and letting us know that yes, we will be getting a Yarnaby plush, most likely of course before chapter 4 actually releases, so definitely go and subscribe and stay tuned because I will be doing a video whenever we get more images, and of course a full review when it comes in, so of course stay tuned for that. Also moving on to other merch news, Toy Wiz actually went and updated the store, adding a lot of the deluxe Smiling Critter plushies, including the mystery minis, and this brand new Poppy Playtime Smiling Critter collector set, giving all 10 of the mystery minis without having to go and actually buy a full box to get a guaranteed chance for all of them. It does cost around 70 bucks, so it is kind of pricey, and I did do a video also opening up an entire box reviewing all of them, so I don't think I'll be reviewing it since I don't really need the case. But going on to other Poppy Playtime merch news, the Poppy Playtime pop-up store added a whole bunch of brand new different photos just showing different things that they updated within the pop-up shop, including adding a whole bunch of brand new merch, including socks, shirts, hoodies, a whole bunch of different designs, sadly exclusive to Japan, so rest in peace. But the only best way of getting this stuff is on, of course, secondhand markets like eBay, with of course different type of other socks, which just looks kind of funny, but it's just sad seeing a whole bunch of other unique and exclusive merch. But anyways, this is me for this video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys do think about all the brand new ARG updates and secrets. You guys can also let me know, are you guys excited for the Yarnaby plushie? Because I definitely am. And don't forget to stay tuned for me playing the brand new chapter 2 update and of course remastering, and of course stay tuned for more Poppy Playtime news, and don't forget to watch this video here to go and be caught up to date in other news and of course the trailer reaction.